Hello, guys. Welcome to Buddha's Place. Hopefully, everything goes well today. Okay, somebody asked me to do a story time. So, we're going to do a story time, but I'm going to take you back a few years. Um, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Hold on a second. I'm going to take you back a few years. I'm going to take you back about 40 years. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you back about 40 years. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you back 40 years, and the dogs happen to be doing the thing that they do now. But anyway, back in 1979, I joined the Army, and my first duty station was Korea, and I was 18 years old. I arrived in June. Well, yeah, it was June of 2000. I mean, 2000, 1979. I arrived in Yongsan Garrison in Korea, and I was new, so I didn't know anything. Really, I really was my first duty station, and I was trying to learn the way. And when you arrive in Korea, I don't care if it's uh, Taegu, wherever you're going, there's a bunch of old heads there. Now, old heads are the guys who've been to Korea three, four times. They know the layout of the land, what you should and should not do, where you should and should not go, who you should and should not mess with, because they've been there three, four times. So upon my arrival, um, the guys told me, "Hey, this is 19. I'm going to tell you something. This is the Army in 1979." So they take me down to Itaewon, and Itaewon is a little ville right outside of Yongsan Garrison in Seoul. And they take me to Itaewon, and they explain to me the things that you don't do in Itaewon. Back in 1979, we had these little clubs, and they were designated. I want you guys to understand this. They were designated this way. This club right here is a white club. It's a white club. What does that mean to you? This is exactly what he told me. That means your black ass can't go in that club. That's what it means. This is a black club. What does that mean? That they white ass can't come in this club. That's what that means. And back in 1979, there was this thing. If you attack the United States, we will kill you together. But if you do it, we're separated. And it wasn't so, it was, what's the word I want to use? It wasn't up front, but it was there. And everybody knew it. So, so one night, I'm in the Ville, and I think I might have had just a little bit too much to drink. Maybe a little bit. Just a little bit. Too much to drink. And I'm walking, and I've never been in that club. And so I decide to take my drunk ass in this club. Well, I go in there, and there is nothing but white dudes in there. It's all that's in there. And they're playing country and western music, and they're having a good time. until I arrive. And at that point, everything was going good until that point. And then everybody turned around and looked at me, and one big dude asked me a question that I could not answer. And he said, N-word, what are you doing, your stupid black ass, in this club? And I didn't have an answer for him. The only thing I could think of was, I made a mistake. And I said that. I made a mistake. And I don't know if it's the grace of God, the nicety of this guy. He said, N-word, get your black ass out of here. And at that point, I wanted to fight. I really wanted to fight. But there was probably 20 guys in there, 20, 25, maybe, with girls, and I would have certainly been stomped to death. So I took my stupid drunk ass out of there and I walked out. But I never forgot. So when I look at the military today, I think about where we've come from, where we're headed, and I look at this country the same way. There was a time in this country where we still don't respect each other the same way. People won't call you the N-word to your face. They have all this other stuff to do, ways to get around what they want to do. Racism is a really hard thing to know. It's hard for a lot of reasons that you can't respect another man based on the color of his skin. I've always said this. I don't care what your skin color is. I don't care what your affiliation is, whatever you like or don't like, or your sexual orientation, don't bother me. But the one thing that you will do, you will give me respect, because I will give you respect until you do not garner that from me. If you respect me, I'll respect you. If people respect each other at the same rate that they want to be respected, we shouldn't have any problems. The problem is when people think and feel that they're superior to someone else for whatever reason that is. "41 years ago, I was an 18-year-old kid that went to Korea and made a mistake. Sometimes I see that same kid wishing that we would evolve beyond that 41 years ago. You guys have an opportunity, young people today. You have an opportunity to grow beyond where we are. You have an opportunity to be better than we were. You have to do better. This country is broke beyond belief. We're about to give away trillions of dollars. There's not going to be any money for you guys at the rate we're going. Figure it out. Make it work. That's my only thing that I got to tell you guys. You have an opportunity, at some point to fix this, because the old dudes that are on this, they're all going to go away. Time is going to take them. What are you going to do? What is your generation going to do? The people from World War II are dying. The Vietnam era guys are dying. The virus is killing people at an alarming rate. What are you going to do? What do you want your world to be like 20 years from now, 30 years from now, 40 years from now? When you're 60, 70, you're going to have to fix it. Well, guys, you asked for story time. There's one for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it. I hope that you stay safe, wash your hands, social distancing, the whole nine. But the one thing that I want you to do is I want you to be a better person today for tomorrow. You guys take care of yourselves. Be good with one another. I will talk at you another time. Take care.